coming through town for a lot of years, and you've always been nice to me. Before I leave, I want to thank you for that. This is a wonderful way to make a living. It's a joy to get to do this all the time. I live in East Nashville, where a lot of people do this for a living. I meet people down at the Three Crow Bar sometimes. I say, "How was your gig this weekend?" And they'll be like, "Oh, it sucked." Like, how could that possibly fucking happen, man? But there's some things that people they don't like about. Well, I don't agree with them completely. Like, nobody came, I could give a shit. Nobody clapped, I could give a shit. Nobody sang, I could give a shit. Nobody danced, I could give a shit. None of it, man. But I don't know. It seems like it could go bad for y'all, but I don't see how it could go bad for guys like me. The sings, the claps, the free drinks, it's the easiest shit in the fucking world. The other day, I was asking my friend, I said, "How was your gig?" He said, "Oh, it wasn't very good." And I said, "What was the matter with it?" He said, "Oh, they talked over all my serious shit, man." I said, "Your what?" He said, "My serious stuff." I said, "You have some of that?" "Have I heard it?" "No? Yes? No?" Because, I'm not trying to get away from the idea that songs can be sad. In fact, I feel like I've sung some sad songs for you tonight. In fact, I would say that there is a joy to be derived from that. In fact, even if you listen close to some of the songs I sang tonight that you laugh the hardest at, you'll see that not only are they sad, they border on fucking pathetic. And so I would argue that there's some joy to be derived from singing a sad song. But a serious song, I don't know if I think there's such a thing as it. I always think of cancer as serious, or divorce as serious, or some shit like that. Songs, I don't know if they're serious. I feel like if you go to the doctor and the doctor tells you you got 9 months to live, you go home and put on Masters of War. It's not going to seem like that serious song. It's just going to seem like some guy singing. It's true, because you want to hear a funny fucking joke? We're dying. You want to hear an even funnier joke than that? We don't know what happens after that. A lot of people have their theories. A lot of people have their philosophies. My philosophy on theories is the same as my theory on philosophies. I think they're both fine. But none of them has ever come up with anything better than a poem to explain to us how we got here, what we're supposed to do while we're here, and what happens to us after we leave here. It has been an honor to share and celebrate our complete and total, utter lack of wisdom with you this evening. I hope that you have found it as equally distracting as I have, and I would like to sing you a song about it, but it's a serious song, so I don't want no fucking talking during it. If the morn never comes, I don't give a damn. If the morn never comes, I ain't gonna be afraid to meet my maker just the way that I am. Can't prove anything, but one thing's true. If you could steal from me, I could steal from you. I say any kind of heaven, everybody doesn't get it. Won't seem like heaven to me. They tell you that the Garden of Eden's perfect. You can't even eat off the apple tree. And for heaven's sakes, you had to watch that snake. He was lying to your woman constantly. Adam must have scratched his head, looked up, said, "Lord, this isn't doing it for me. If tomorrow never comes, I don't give a damn. If tomorrow never comes, I don't wanna be afraid to come and meet you just the way that I am. Can't do anything I'm dying to. If tomorrow never comes, tonight I'll have to do. I said I don't ever claim to know what's going on around here. I don't even know where I'm from. I know where I'm going when I get to where I'm going, what I'm doing when I get done. They tell me I'm forgiven if I ask to be. I say permission ought to come that easily. My body pours up underneath this apple tree. I'm singing, "Oh Lord, have mercy on me if tomorrow never comes." And tonight is all I got. If tomorrow never comes, I don't wanna be afraid to come and meet you just the way that I'm not. Can't do anything and then you die. If I judge the judgmental man, what am I? Either way, I'm every guy I've ever tried not to be. I want everything as good as it gets. I've learned nothing but that there's another sunrise coming, all but one of these times it sets. And if tomorrow never comes, well, If tomorrow never comes, tomorrow never comes. If we were all good people, we'd work in perfect rhythm. If worms had daggers, birds wouldn't fuck with them. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good time. Thanks again.